Hello, this is Droseum20,
and Smileh4x.
and today we'll be showing you how to create your own TU7 mod menu through a DLL.
We've already pre-made some code for you to work off of. Credit to Fire30 for releasing the original DLL source.
So let's get started. Okay, so now this is what you will have. We will have a download for this in the description. And the one thing you do need to find yourself is the Xbox 360 SDK, also known as Xbox 360 Neighborhood, and you'll see this right here. Um, that is the only way the DLL will actually open because it uses Xbox as the console. So open the DLL load you'll see here, Microsoft Visual Studio solution, and you'll see it opens up a window. We've already built some pre-made stuff in here. For instance, all the buttons are already mapped out for key down, and just three functions, basic functions: the server command, key is down, dbar get bool. And on the top, we just have some notes here. If you're using the C or F server command, you could use these to show a button on screen instead of having to manually edit the hex after you build. So we've also started you off with two variables. This is just going to be a 4-option mod menu. We have menu active equals 0 and scroll equals 0. So now we will scroll down here. As you see, we have more basic way of making so you don't have to actually write out right bumper and stuff like that. Just a little bit easier. At the end, we have sleep 45s, so the DLL won't lag. We also have them down here. So first thing we'll do is we'll add dvar get bool. This will make it so when you are outside of the game and you hit a button, it will not completely freeze you because it's trying to load the server command or something. So we'll be using CL in game for that. So let's say first thing you're gonna have to do is technically select a button you want to use to open the menu. So in this tutorial we are using knife. So you'll go to right stick. You'll notice we have when it returns 1, menu active also equals 1, and when it returns 0, menu active equals 0. You'll notice that's not for any of the other ones. You can simply delete it from the right stick if you're not going to be using that button for opening the menu. So then the first thing we do is just we add an if statement. So when you actually hit that button, what it does is it will set menu active equal to 1 and scroll equal to 0 just to refresh whatever you've possibly done before this.
Okay, so now we'll be typing the menu options. We'll set the client number to -1 so it executes on all clients in the game, and the type to 0. We'll be using the F server command so it appears in the bottom of the screen in the kill feed. And our first option will be thermal vision. So we'll type that. This will probably be a menu just with visions and a shader, just so we can get you guys started off on this. Our next option will be Chrome Vision. Our next one will be Cartoon Vision. And our last one will be toggling the menu shader. So, and we'll be using the R scale viewport dvar for that. It's just a basic shader. It's not really even a shader, but it looks like one, so it works. Okay, take it away, Josem.
Alright, so now, after we have the basics down for when you knife what happens, if we added the rest of the button checks as an R, B, and X, which we're going to do for scroll and select in there, you'd have to click them at the exact same time for the menu to execute correctly. So we'll be using menu active, as we saw there. When you hit the button, it sets menu active to 1. So we'll be using menu active and scroll to kind of check where you're currently located. So then we pretty much have to just repeat this, as you'll see. just a second. Alright, actually we need one more check here. We'll need for when the right bumper is hit and scroll equals 0. It will send all this actually again, but then we'll put this one to red to determine you're over that one, and we will do scroll plus plus to make the scroll integer go up 1. So then it would be obviously scroll equals 2, 1. So when scroll equals 1, pretty much does the exact same thing. Just pretty much copy and paste this. It's just a basic menu. There's actually an easier way to do this. Well, not easier, it's actually quite complicated. It was used in GSC menus, and there's a way to do it in C++. So you do this, I believe, since this is a 4-option menu, you'll need to do this 5 times. One of them to actually loop the menu around, so it has like a continuous loop, so you can go from the bottom to the top. So just do another else if statement. So that's 3. Set the bottom on the 1 now, and then the last one will be else if scroll equal to 4. Copy, and then exactly, but then we just need to change this so it equals 1. So now we have the right bumper all set up. So we go down here, and then we do the X button to select. So when X is hit, depending on what scroll is currently, so let's say scroll is 1, it'll execute thermal vision for all clients. So to do that, we'll be using the server command once again, all clients, and type as 0. We'll be using M for set vision naked, and thermal MP, and then just for good looks, we'll do C as in center bold text, print in bold, thermal equal on. Okay, so now if scroll is 2, what 2 is? It's Chrome, so we'll be using the server command once again, S R specular map 3, and we will be using server command to use print in bold and say that Chrome is now on. Okay, 2 more to go. We have scroll equal to 3. When scroll is 3, we have it executing cartoon vision, so we'll be using full bright 1. And obviously we'll do this just for the looks. Print in bold that cartoon is on. Okay, the last one I'll let Smile do it because I believe this is in his code for him. Go for it, Smile.
Now we'll be using the R-Scale viewport dbar to act as a shader. So here we go. And we'll set to 0.4, so you can still see your screen while you're in the menu. And then we'll have some text appear on the screen while you click on it. So we'll have it say looks pretty thin. Okay.
Okay, so after you're done with, that's actually the basics. That is actually a 4-option menu. That's it. Overall, that was like not even 300 lines of code. Not even close of what you just did. So what you do is you build your project. So now you'll see build succeeded in the bottom left side. So now you go to where your source is located. In our instance, it's right here. DLL load, debug, and then you'll see DLL load.dll built at 10:18, which is the time. And now you'll have to patch it with the S file. That's actually included in here. You'll see patches, To make it load any DLL you want, any name, you actually can just change the align to 2, and then whatever you want it to be named in here. So that'll also be included. Smile, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, this tutorial is brought to you by Smileh4x and Droseum20. We'll be making more tutorials in the future. Please comment with some feedback so we know what to improve or change in our upcoming tutorials.
So thank you for watching the tutorial and have a good day.